We're only 23 days away until the official start of hurricane season. It's important to be prepared, especially if you live in areas that are prone to hurricanes. But don't forget, these aren't just coastal things. They go all the way inland too.
Right. But if you're asked to evacuate or you're in an unsafe area, your pets want to be included here.
Yes,
Veterinarian Dr. Ruth McPeet joins us live to talk about keeping our furry friends safe during this time of the year and what the best practices will be if you have to bring them with you. Okay. What's the first step in getting pets prepared for hurricane season, Doc? Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Well, the first thing I recommend is that everybody make sure that all of their pets have identification. So it's really important that all pets have collars with tags and microchips. This applies even to indoor cats because in an emergency, pets do get out and they get lost. This is the best way to reunite with a lost pet.
Before we move on, who do we have with us, by the way, this morning? Who's joining you? Because that is one chill dog.
This is Jet, and he's my little guy here up early.
Is that a pug?
He is not. He's a Brussels Griffon, smooth-coated.
Oh my gosh, I've never even heard of that breed.
All right, back
Either
to
way,
what-
that's
yeah.
a chill dog. I
That
mean,
is a
if you're
very
thinking
chill
about
dog.
needing a chill dog.
It is early.
How do you make like an emergency kit for your pet? You know, they say make one for yourselves.
Yeah.
What about for your pets?
Very important. Everybody knows to make one for themselves, but yes, it's really important that if you have pets, you have a disaster kit. You can buy these online or you can make one, and it's really easy to do. The first things people need to do is get a duffel bag or a backpack. I recommend using a bright colored one like this so that it's easy to locate in an emergency.
Right.
You're going to want to put food and water for your pet in there. You want to have at least a couple of days worth, ideally more if it'll fit. You want to have, obviously, dry food is light or canned food. If you have canned food, make sure if they're not Pop Tops that you have a can opener. And don't forget to pack bowls. I really like these Bellaroma bowls. They're travel bowls by Loving Pets. They're great because they're collapsible. And you can actually, if you run out of space, just attach this to the outside of your disaster kit.
Good
so
for
really
humans
important.
too.
Don't forget that. Yes. Yeah,
I mean, like you
great,
could use
great
that as a
bowl?
well, you could use it as a cup or to put
you could
food
as
in,
your
or
food. Okay.
I'm just
Snacks
saying.
for the kids?
Yeah, snacks for the
Bowls
kids.
are great because it's food and water.
Yes,
So
Yes,
really important.
exactly. All right, let's talk about when you are evacuating. Is it 100% you always bring your pet with you?
Yes, always bring your pet. Really, really important that people do that. The one thing that we have learned, and things have improved since Hurricane Katrina, is that the shelters now are accepting pets, and most people know that you should bring your pet with you. So you want to be able to have this disaster kit prepped and ready. You want to make sure you have medications in it, important documents, so that you can just grab your disaster kit, locate your pets, secure them, and get out the door. If you're told to evacuate, definitely bring your pets.
Yeah, I think one of the keys that you said there is most of the shelters do accept pets now. But I'm going to say this about the shelter. What if you're at the shelter with your pet, you get separated from your pet?
Yeah, and that's why it's so important to have microchips and collars and tags on your pets, because in a disaster, even with the best of preparation, pets do get lost. And so the best thing you can do is have identification on them so they can be returned to you. The other thing is, in your disaster kit, I always recommend that you have information on your pet. You have a picture of your pet, you have their microchip number, so that if they do get lost, you can contact the shelter, give them a picture, give them that microchip number so that you can be reunited quicker.
Do they have an app? We only have a few seconds left where you can actually identify where your pet is? About 10 seconds.
Certain companies do have that. If you have a chip, you want to definitely let that company know that they're lost.
That's awesome.
All right, Dr. Ruth McPeet, author of Lisette the Vet. Thanks for coming on.